E.N.D here, day 3 for the spoilers of Streets of New Capenna. Leave me a comment below, what do you think? Streets of New Capenna will be more powerful or less powerful than Kamigawa Neon Dynasty? Let's start! Make this appear for 1 and 1 blue, it's an instant. Casualty 1. If you don't know how to play Casualty, I did a tutorial video explaining how this particular mechanic works. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2. Join the Maestros for 4 and 1 black, also has Casualty but this time it's 2. Create a 4/3 Black Orc Warrior creature token. Stupid Newsy for 1 black and 1 blue, it's a 2/2, enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards. As long as you have 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, it gets +1/+1 and has also lifelink. Ballroom Brawler 3 and 2 white, it's a 3/5. Whenever it attacks, it and up to 1 target creature you control both gain your choice of first strike or lifelink until end of turn. Graveyard Shift 4 and 1 black, it's a sorcery. The spell has flash as long as there are 5 or more mana value among cards in your graveyard. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Mage's Attendant for 2 and 1 white, it's a 3/2. Enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 blue wizard creature token with, for 1, sacrifice this creature, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 1. Fairy Vandal for 1 and 1 blue, it's a 1/2 with flash, flying. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Grisly Sigil for 1 black, Casualty 1. Choose target creature or planeswalker. If it was dealt non-combat damage this turn, it deals 3 damage to it and you gain 3 life, otherwise it deals 1 damage to it and you gain 1 life. Let's stop for a second here. If you play Grisly Sigil and copy it with the Casualty 1, you will target a player or planeswalker, deal 1 damage and gain 1 life, then the second copy will deal 3 damage and you gain 3 life. Rob the Archives for 1 and 1 red, it's a sorcery. Casualty 1, exile the top 2 cards of your library, you may play those cards this turn. Unlucky Witness for 1 red, it's a 1/1. When it dies, exile the top 2 cards of your library until your next end step, you may play one of those cards. Luxurious Libation for X and 1 green, it's an instant. Target creature get +6/+6 until end of turn. Create a 1/1 green and white citizen creature token. Security Rocks for 2, 1 red and 1 green, it's a 5/4 Rhino Warrior. You may pay 1 red and 1 green rather than pay the spell's mana cost. Spend only mana produced by treasure to cast it this way. 2 treasures and you will have a 5/4 Rhino Warrior. Not bad at all. Cormela Gramorti for 1, 1 blue, 1 black and 1 red. It's a 2/4 with haste. For 1, tap, add 1 blue, 1 black, 1 red. Spend this mana only to cast instant or sorcery spells. When it dies, return up to 1 target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. The rare cards. Fight Rigging for 2 and 1 green, it's an enchantment. Hideaway 5. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then, if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, you may play the exile card without paying its mana cost. Cut Your Losses 4 and 2 blue, it's a sorcery. Casualty 2. Target player mills half their library rounded down. Play Cut Your Losses, sacrifice a creature with power 2 or greater, and target player will mill half their library rounded down, and again will mill half their library rounded down. Errant Street Artist for 1 blue, it's a 0/3 with flash, defender and haste. For 1 and 1 blue, tap, copy target spell you control that wasn't cast. You may choose new target for the copy, and with how they weigh, this is viable. The mythic cards, All Seeing Arbiter 4 and 2 blue. It's a creature avatar, it's a 5/4. Flying, enters the battlefield or attacks, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Whenever you discard a card, target creature an opponent controls gets -X, -0 until your next turn, where X is the number of different mana value among cards in your graveyard. That was the last card in this particular day 3 of the spoilers of Streets of New Capenna. Join me tomorrow for another full day of spoilers, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more and more interesting videos about Magic the Gathering and the collectible world.